A total of 100 research awards will be honored today for their excellence, innovation, and impact in advancing scientific knowledge. May I kindly request the award recipients to come forward to receive the awards. So the Presidential Award for Scientific Research is awarded to the research titled Pediatric Diabetes Care in Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, Reaching the Community, published in the Journal of Pediatric Diabetes with the author of N. Atapattu, S. N. Senevirathna. Next, Anamox bacteria in treating ammonium-rich wastewater, recent perspective and appraisal, published in Bioresource Technology by the author C.M. Veralupitiya et al. Effects of a lifestyle intervention program after 1 year of follow-up among South Asians at high risk of type 2 diabetes, a cluster randomized control trial published in BMJ Global Health by A.A.K. Atauda et al. Weathering of microplastics and interaction with other coexisting constituents in terrestrial and aquatic environments, published in Water Research by T.R. Atugoda and M.S. Vithanathan. The Presidential Award for Scientific Research goes to the research title Applicability of Protocols from High-Income Countries in a Resource-Limited Setting, Real-World Data of Histopathology, Clinical Features and Long-Term Outcome of Hodgkin lymphoma in Sri Lanka, published in the Journal of E-Clinical Medicine by S. Devamana et al. President Award for Scientific Research goes to the host response to viral infection reveals common and virus-specific signatures in peripheral blood, published in Frontiers of Immunology by C.K. Bodhinayaka et al. Next up, the performance evaluation of cement water produced with manufactured sand and offshore sand as alternatives for river sand, presented in the Construction and Building Materials by A. Branavan. Hygiene risk of waterborne pathogenic viruses in rural communities using on-site sanitation systems and shallow duct wells, in the research article of Science of the Total Environment by the authors of G.G.T. Chaminda, J.M.A.K. Gimhan. Psychological well-being and mental health amongst medical undergraduates, a descriptive study assessing more than 1,000 medical students in Sri Lanka, published in the International Journal of Social Psychiatry by D.M.A. Dahanayaka et al. Profiles of antibiotic resistance and microbial community in underground of CKDU prevalent zones in Sri Lanka, published in Journal of Hazardous Material by J.T. Kuresh et al. Plague transmission for corpse and carcasses, published in the Emerging Infectious Diseases by A.M.N.L. De Silva. Next, the effect of the effect of waste rice husk ash from rice husk swirled bristlings on strength, durability, and thermal performance of mortar, published in Construction and Building Materials by G.H.M.J.S. De Silva et al. Hybrid phase equilibrium modeling with conventional and trace elements thermobarometry to assess the PT evaluation of UHT granulites, an example of the Highland complex Sri Lanka, published in Journal of Metamorphic Geology by P.L. Dharmapriya. The Presidential Award for Scientific Research next goes to crustal derivation of the Ca475Ma Pavala carbonate in Sri Lanka by the Journal of Petrology by MASPK Malavi Arachi, P.L. Dharmapriya. Performance-based Performance-based energy, ecological and financial costs of a sustainable alternative cement, published in the Journal of Cleaner Production by W.P.S. Dallas. The President's Award for Scientific Research is awarded to the research title Recent Insights into the Metabolic Adaptation of Phosphorus-Derived Plants, published in the Journal of Experiment Botany by D.M.S.V. Disanaika. Water sources and kidney function, investigating the chronic kidney disease of unknown etiology in a prospective study, published in MPJ Clean Water by the author R.S. Viyabalanage et al. Next research, what is a species in fungal plant pathogenesis, published in the article of Fungal Diversity by R.S.K.H.S. Ferdinandus. Thermal and environmental impact analysis of rice cuss ash-based mortar and insulating wall plaster, published in Construction and Building Materials by K. Selvaranjan. Exploring the visitor's decision-making process of Airbnb and hotel accommodations using valid attitude behavior and theory of planned behavior, published in International Journal of Hospitality Management by T.C. Gamage. The link between cooperative energy management and environmental strategy implementation, efficacy, sufficiency, and consistency strategy perspective, published in the Journal of Cleaner Production by A.D.N. Senevirathna. And also corporate cleaner production strategy development and environmental management accounting, a contingency theory perspective by the same author, published in the Journal of Cleaner Productions by A.D.N. Senevirathna. Hydrodynamic analysis of a novel wave energy converter, Hull Reservoir Wave Energy Converter, published in the Renewable Energy by SDGSP Gunawardana, GACT Pandara. Development of in-house ELISA as an alternative method for the Serodiagnosis of leptospirosis, published in Internal Journal of Infectious Medicine by M.J.R. Niloufar et al. Pharmaceutical and personal care products in the environment, plant uptake, translocation, bioaccumulation, and human health risks, published in Critical Review in Environmental Science and Technology by S. Kirthinadu. Non-clonal Burkholdia pseudomole population in immunodosis case cluster, Sri Lanka, published in Emerging Infectious Diseases by S. A. Jayasingharajee et al. Modeling of integrated local energy systems, low carbon energy supply strategies for the Oxford-Cambridge Arc region, published in Energy Policy by J.A.L.T. Jayasuriya. Comparative evaluation of solar PV hosting capacity enhancement using volt-var and volt-watt control strategies, published in Renewable Energy by W.L.G.M. Chaturanghi. Prevalence and trends of diabetes epidemic in urban and rural India, a full systematic review and meta-analysis of 1.7 million adults, published in Annals and Epidemiology by P. Ranasinghe et al. And comparison of two assays to detect IgG antibodies to the receptor binding domain SARS-CoV as a surrogate marker for assessing neutralizing antibodies in COVID-19 patients, published in International Journal of Infectious Disease by A.A. Kamaladasa et al. Immune response of single dose of AZD1222 Covishield vaccine at 16 weeks of individuals in Sri Lanka, published in the Journal of Immunology by J.M.K.C. Jivandara, and also the immune response to a single dose of AZD1222 Covishield vaccine in healthcare workers, published in Nature Communications by J.M.K.C. Jivandara. Potassium manganese hexacyanoferrate 2 nanoparticles relaxivity attributable to water coordination in the Manganese Center for Gastrointestinal Tract MR imaging, published in Advanced Healthcare Materials by KKMS Handanapitiya, CAN Fernando. Climate and intertidal zonation drive variability in the carbon stocks of Sri Lankan mangrove forests, published in Geoderma by P.L.I.G.M. Pure et al. Land use and elevation interact to shape bird functional and phylogenetic diversity and structure, implications for designing optimal agricultural landscapes, published in the Journal of Applied Ecology by H.G. S.K. Jayananda, S.W. Kottagavu. Entomicity and land use type influence and abundance range size relationship of birds on a tropical island, published in the Journal of Animal Ecology by H.G. S.C. Jayananda and S.C. Pay as you go, a wireless power transfer enabled beamforming for cooperative communication systems, published in IEEE Wireless Communication Letters by S. Taranetran, J.D.N. Kumaran. Mitigation of petroleum hydrocarbon contaminated hazardous soil using organic amendments, a review, published in the Journal of Hazardous Materials by SSRMGHR Veerasekara et al. Association between chorionicity and preterm birth in twin pregnancies, a systematic review involving 20,864 twin pregnancies, published in BJOG, an International Journal of Obstetrics and Gynecology by F.S. Marlene, H.C.R. Dias, and W.A.R.P. Nandasena. A systematic review of life cycle inventing of clothing, Journal of Cleaner Production. It has been published by the author of P.D. Munasinghe, G.G.K. Visanayaka. Research on dynamics of maternally transferred antibodies against measles, mumps, and rubella in infants in Sri Lanka, published in the International Journal of Infectious Disease by N. Muthia et al. Modeling of thermochemical conversion of waste biomass, a comprehensive review published in Barfool Research Journal by S.M.H.D. Pereira et al. Multi-objective dynamic optimization of seeded suspension polymerization process, published in the Chemical Engineering Journal by C.D. Jayavira M. Narayanan. Composed as a carrier for microplastics and plastic-bound toxic metals into agro-ecosystems, published in the Current Opinion in Environmental Science and Health by the author of M.S. Vitanake et al. A review of disease burden and epidemiology of childhood parainfluenza virus infection in Asian countries, published in Reviews of Medical Virology by R.A.M. Rafiq, M.V.M. Senevirathna, and F. Noordi. Exploring choice and expenditure on energy for domestic works by the Sri Lankan households, implications for the policy, published in the Journal of Energy by A. Palagedala. Evaluation of the impact of runaway characteristics of veer-off risk at rapid exit taxiways, published in Transportation Research Interdisciplinary Perspective by S.D. B. Galagadura, H.R. Pasindu, B.B. Adhikariya. The next scientific research on mobile energy hub planning for complex urban networks, a robust optimization approach, published in the Journal of Energy by K.P.H. Pereira. The Presidential Award for Scientific Research is awarded to the research a Bayesian approach to model the trends and variability of urban stormwater quality associated with catchment and hydrologic parameters, published in Water Research by M.T.M. Pereira, K.B.S.N. Janadipathi. Characterization of event-based sampling encoders for industrial Internet of Things using input-output mutual information, published in IEE Transactions on Industrial Informatics by M.A.U.K. Premaratna, S.M. Varnakulasuriya, and W.A.R. Nandan. A discrete time Markov chain-based comparison with the MSc layer performance of CV2X Model 2 and IEEE 802.11p. Published in IEEE Transactions on Communications by WNBAG Priyankara and TN Singha. Propensity and Appraisal of Bhasha Performance in Removal of Oil Spills, a comprehensive review published in Environmental Pollution by M.P. Madhubhashini et al. The President's Awards for Scientific Research for the next research goes for the blockchain-empowered and privacy-preserved digital contact tracing platform published in Information Profession and Management by D.N. Ranasinghe, T.N.K. Disoisa. And also the research on Tikiri towards the lightweight blockchain for IoT published in Future Generation Computer System also goes to G.N. Ranasinghe and T.N.K. Disoisa. Warm round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Next, the President Award for Scientific Research awarded to the research of Survey on Multi-Access Edge Computing Security and Privacy, published in IEA Communication Surveys and Tutorials by P.S. Ranaviran. Next, the research on risk factor for endemic chronic kidney disease of unknown etiology in Sri Lanka, retrospect of water security in the dry zone, published in Science of the Total Environment by HDCL Oshadi et al. Diffusion of cleaner production in a developing country, the case of Sri Lanka, published in Journal of Cleaner Production by ADN Gunatilaka, GGU Sankalpani. Utilization prospects of eggshell powder in sustainable construction materials, a review, published in the Construction and Building Materials by N. Sathipuram. The Presidential Award for Scientific Research is awarded to the research on investigating of engineering properties of cementless stabilized earth blocks with alkali-activated eggshell and rice husk ash as a binder, published in Construction and Building Materials by K. Purvikan et al. Proposing an ecological viable and economically sound farming system using a matrix-based geoinformatics approach, published in Science of the Total Environment by S.S. Senanayake. Hospital presentations for self-poisoning during COVID-19 in Sri Lanka, an interrupted time series analysis published in the Lancet Psychiatry by G.U.T. Silva et al. Early reduction in PDLI expression predicts faster treatment response in human cutaneous leishmaniasis, published in the Journal of Clinical Investigation by S.D. Senevirathna et al. An integrated approach to rice harvesture alternative water management as a promising tool to decrease inorganic acidic levels and to sustain essential element contents in rice, published in the Journal of Hazardous Materials by S. Senavira. Ion modifications to silicon-rich biochar and alternative water management to decrease arsenic accumulation in rice, published in Environmental Pollution by S. Senavira. And rice genotypes responses to arsenic stress and cancer risk, the effects of integrated Berner-site modified rice hull fire water management applications, published in the Science of Total Environment by S. Senevirathna. Behavioral and concrete specimens retrofitting by bio-based polyurethane coatings under the dynamic loads, published in Construction and Building Materials by HMCC Somarathna. Mining and Classifying Customer Reviews, a survey published in Artificial Intelligence Review by LD C.S. Subhashini, DAS Athuporala. Performance of masonry columns confined with composites under axial compression, a state-of-the-art review, published in Construction and Building Materials by J.A. Campbell. Improved design provisions for reinforced concrete block masonry walls under axial compression, Constructions and Building Materials by J.A. Campbell. And also experimented investigation on effectiveness of lateral restraints to vertical steel in reinforced masonry wall under axial compression, published in Construction and Building Materials by J.A. Campbell. Phosphorus mobilization in unamended and magnesium sulfate amended soil monoliths under simulated snowmelt flooding, published in Environmental Pollution by UWA Vikarana BLWK Balasuriya. Review on oscillatory stability in power grids with renewable energy resources, monitoring, analysis and control using synchrophaser technology, IEE Transactions on Industrial Electronics, with the author T.P. Vadruabe. The impacts of climate-induced disaster on the economy, winners and losers in Sri Lanka, published in Ecological Economics by S. Veerasekara, G. Rajapaksa. Recent advances on high-performance machining of aerospace materials and composites using vegetable oil-based metal working fluids, published in Journal of Cleaner Productions by K.C. Vikramasinghe, J.I.P. Pereira. Prevalence of different states of glucose intolerance in Sri Lankan children and adolescents with obesity and its relation to other comorbidities, published in Pediatric Diabetes by L.S. Vadlukulisuriya et al. Urban food modeling application assess the effectiveness of building regulation in coping with urban flooding under precipitation uncertainty, published in Sustainable Cities and Society by MMP Yumi et al. Customer Heterogeneity and Innovation-Based Competitive Strategy, a review, synthesis and research agenda, published in the Journal of Product Innovation Management by W.M.A.K. Vijaykorn. Interactions between microplastics, pharmaceuticals and personal care products, implications for vector transport, published in Environmental International by T.R. Achugoda, M.S. Vithanage, S.S.R.M.D.H.R. Vijayasekara. From Mind to Mind and Mobiles, Lithium Contamination and its Risk Management by S.S.R.M.D.H.R. Vijayasekara et al. Increased intensity of PCR testing reduced COVID-19 transmission within countries during the first pandemic wave, published in Health Affairs by R.P. Ranan Elia et al. research recently divided antigen-specific effector CD4 cells in active tuberculosis patients, published in the Journal of Immunology by A.D. De Silva et al. Wastewater-based microalgal biofrequencies for the production of astaxanthin and co-products, current status, challenges and future perspectives, published in Bioresource Technology by G.K.S.S. Nishankar et al. Ladies and gentlemen, due to unavoidable circumstances, a few of the award participants are unable to be present here with us in this morning. So, however, their exceptional research contributions are equally deserving of recognition, and it is our honor to formally acknowledge their work on